The Closet Disco Queen podcast is the #1 ranked women in cannabis podcast by both FeedSpot and Million Podcasts 2025 and is produced by Humble Pond Productions, LLC.
Hi there. Join our casual conversations for curious, bewildered, and aspiring midlife cannabis queens. Welcome to the Closet Disco Queen podcast, featuring Queenie and TT. So kick off your platform shoes, sit back and get ready to laugh and learn all about adult use cannabis without having to ask a 22-year-old. Let's get rolling.
So hello, TT.
Hello, Queenie. How is thou?
I'm just
out
dandy.
How is you? How are you?
Trying to thaw out. It is mighty chilly here in this neck of the woods. And I was out today.
Getting our weather we had a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, a little dusting of snow to wake up to. It was quite lovely. Just enough to make the roads greasy. And it's so freaking cold that the salt doesn't work. So they're out there trying to it's just hideous. And it is windy, and the wind chill, I have no idea how many degrees below zero it is, but it
probably feels like 20 below or something. Yeah.
It's horrible. So, yes, I was up and out to see soccer games in inflatable buildings that are really not insulated well either. One must wear multiple layers of clothing. Even though we were, thank God, we were shielded from wind,
right?
And it's not freezing cold in there, but it's not. Oh my God! So, yeah, I guess we missed Sean. Wherever we went, we were at 2 different locations, and he was at a third, totally different one. So,
that's too bad. Oh well,
we missed him all together. So, but yeah, I was out checking the girls out, seeing what was going on, and yeah. I'm in now. That's it. I'm done.
That's it for the
I'm
night.
Not going out again. We'll go to Mom's tomorrow, but
yeah, I went out this morning. We met Tom and Marty for breakfast. That was fun.
Mm-hmm.
And we got back in time to watch the Badgers game, which was painful. They did terrible in the first half, and then they came back in the second half. And at the 2-minute mark, they were 6 points behind.
Ooh!
And they had been trailing the whole game.
Yep.
And they tied it up and went into overtime and lost in overtime with 2 very bad calls. All the commentators were even saying, I'm not sure I agree with those calls.
Yeah.
Wow. So I had to leave the room a couple times. I was like, I can't take it.
Oh,
it's
boy.
too close. Wow. It was fun to watch, though. It was a very, very entertaining game.
Close
and I
game,
found out yesterday one of my favorite former Badgers, Nigel Hayes, and he's taken on another name too, something Hayes. Anyway, he's going to be playing for the Bucks, so he's back in Wisconsin. He was playing in the European League for a while. Anyway, yeah, he's going to be in Milwaukee, so that's cool. That'll be fun.
That's great. Yeah, that'll be a lot of fun. Wow.
Yeah. I'm boring people who don't like basketball, but I'm sorry, boring you with this stuff. After 40 plus years of listening to it, I finally
succumbed. Yeah, but we have to keep ourselves busy because otherwise you could go rammy.
Besides doom scrolling, yes.
Besides doom scrolling, otherwise you'd be going absolutely rammy between the weather and just what's going on around us.
In the world,
in the world. It's just so stepping outside a little bit. And, watching kids play soccer was good for the soul.
Thing. And we've got something we're going to do tomorrow, too.
Mm-hmm.
Our Closet Disco Queen podcast deals with legal adult cannabis use and is intended for entertainment purposes only for those 21 and older.
So this is pretty funny. Made people in my dinner group listen to some of the songs, the Suno songs, and But this guy listens to our podcast, so he knows there's all the other songs too. So he said, there's some kind of a beekeeping convention here in Madison, and he has 2 guys staying with him, twin brothers from New Jersey. I don't know, I get very. Twin brothers from New Jersey, who are beekeepers, but they make music or something. And he said, I told them I know somebody who's really good at this whole thing. And I was like, I am not, but also, okay, yes. So we're going over there tomorrow afternoon, and I'll show them all about Suno. I don't know.
There you go. You can
just
dazzle them with your
here's what
brilliance.
I've made. Yeah. So that's kind of funny, but we do love our Suno.
Oh my goodness. Isn't that funny?
But it's still, the thing is, it's a tool. And I was thinking about people saying that if you use AI, it's not real music or real art or whatever. And it's a tool. And if you are the one who's creating it through the tool, then you're still the creator. So anyway, yeah, I have some mixed feelings about that. Because I was thinking to myself, well, painters used to make their own paint, out of roots and berries and,
Sure, yeah.
And minerals and nobody makes their own paints anymore. But just because they're pre-made paints, that doesn't mean you're not the same artist,
right.
But
right.
Anyhow, yeah, I'm rambling a little. You can probably tell that today I am buying in a sativa.
So let's
not my usual indica.
So without even asking, TT has shared with us what she's consumed today.
Yes, I am.
I woke up this morning, started my routine. Coffee's nice, but nicer with some good old green. Gummy bears dancing, brownies in a tray. My butt tenders asking what you had today. What have you consumed today? A cookie, a gummy, or a potent J? Did you vape it, dab it, or roll your own way? Tell me what cannabis you consumed today.
Well, she shared with us in so many ways. Oh, that's the berry stuff.
Yeah, it's the pink lemonade live rosin gummies, Floracal Farms. Yeah,
there you go.
Yeah, it's not really berry, is it? But it's lemony.
Lemony, limon,
delicious.
Limon.
And I needed it this morning. I got up and I sat down on the couch and I started doing, my little games. I fell asleep for like 2 hours. I was like, well, this was after a big breakfast, of course, but still. It's like, all right, I'm going to need a sativa today.
A little boost in your caboose. Well,
right.
I am smoking, have smoked, still will be smoking. It's a pre-rolled joint from Revert Cannabis Space Cake.
Space Cake.
Space Cake.
I remember Space Panda. Oh, that's a cool container.
Yeah.
Ooh, pretty. I think you really go for the marketing, the packaging stuff.
Well, no, this was sight unseen, actually. This was a special offer. Yeah.
It was so
I don't know. I bought it for like, I don't know, $4 or something.
Very nice.
But yeah, Vert, if you recall, I do like their pre-ground cannabis. So this is another product that they...
So you ordered this online?
I got this online. Yes, I did. Yeah. Yes, I did. So this is the brand that Casey represents, our friend who used to work
in their new job. Yeah.
At Royale. Yes.
Hi, Casey, if you're listening.
Yes. So that was interesting this morning. I can't even recall. Oh, I went to see Kathleen yesterday to see how she was doing post knee replacement. She's doing great. She's got all little deals set up there.
She's got everything within reach.
All going on. Yep, this is her second go around, so she really had an idea what to expect, and
so she knew exactly what she had to have at hand.
And this knee wasn't her other knee was totally wrecked. I mean, it was really a mess. Yeah, and she had it done last time, like the day before the world closed down during COVID, so that wasn't a really great experience. Her other knee was messed up, but wasn't as bad, and she had really been working hard at the gym, so she was in really good shape going into the surgery. So
that's good.
So we
working hard at the gym. What an idea.
I know, what a novel concept. I know, it's like oops.
Well, I get
nothing.
I might actually dig out the elliptical down in the basement and see if it still works, because I got to do something. I don't move all day long. I go from couch to table to, desk, chair to, it's just not good. But it's so cold out, I don't want to go anywhere. But I'm doing, okay, here's how I'm getting my exercise now.
Oh God.
5,000-piece jigsaw puzzle. It takes up the entire dining room table. I have to walk around the table to get to different parts of the puzzle. So that's
I think that's a real stretch calling that exercise,
hey,
but
come on, I'm getting in steps.
yes, you are. Yes.
Yeah.
Like I should talk, right? Like I'm Ms. Active.
Once the weather gets nice, though, we'll be out and about and doing things, but
Really?
Well, yeah, I'll be gardening anyway.
Well, yes, you will be gardening. We do know that, and I'm hopefully going to be cooking up a storm in my new kitchen
That's
any week
right.
now.
And you've got to get the bike out this year.
I know. And at the 2-week mark, we've notified the appliance people. We're 2 weeks out for installation. Well, no, we're 2 weeks out for
delivery
fabrication of the counter.
Oh, that's a big
So
step, yeah.
that means
everything else will get
they're
done.
painting this week. They're going to finish the floor and put the cabinets in, and then
amazing.
Ta-da! They'll be coming to measure, and then Mrs. Hunt. That was her name. Measure.
Mrs. Hunt, measure.
Mrs.
That's
Hunt,
right,
remember?
Mrs. Hunt. You just got that was good.
Just said measure.
Mrs. Hunt.
That's what brought it out. Mrs.
Measure.
Hunt. Okay.
Measuring spoons. Yes.
Measure. Yes, in 7th grade, right?
Yeah. Home ec.
7th grade
Yeah.
home ec.
Yeah.
Measure.
It was that, and there was that 8th grade?
No.
What was sewing?
Sewing was 8th grade.
8th grade. That's what I thought. Yeah, I made the
jumper.
The jumper.
We all made jumpers. Oh, they were really. Mine was
fake denim. It wasn't real denim. It was fake denim.
God. Mine was a floral print, but it was like a God, red orange or orange red or something hideous along those
Sign
lines.
of the times.
Small flowers. I remember it had
little
pockets in the front.
Yeah, we had one big front pocket here. Remember, it was like this big, almost looked like a bib overall pocket. I think, and then it had, or maybe we had different ones.
We could pick different patterns as long as they were jumpers.
Okay.
Yes,
patterns. Yeah, I know a bunch of people did the same jumper, but anyway, yeah, they were.
Yes,
so
I remember working with my mother on that with the 1919 sewing machine that is still in my mother's bedroom, by the way.
We used my mom. My mom got. I remember when she got this one. I think I was very, very little when she got it, but it was one of those. It was like it's in this beautiful walnut cabinet, and you pull down a little. And did you use your leg, the side of your leg, to push against the? It wasn't like you step on it. Some are step on it. You step on
right.
But this one was you just put your knee up against it and you use your leg to run the machine.
It must have been. I'm going to guess it was that because I do not recall having a foot pedal.
No foot pedal. Okay, then it probably was one of those. They probably had the same.
I'll have to check that out tomorrow.
My son has that at his house now. It's a lovely piece of furniture. Yeah, but that was when people knew how to sew. Nobody knows how to sew anymore. Like people can't even sew a button on a shirt.
Susan knows how to sew. She sews a lot.
Does she? Okay.
Oh my goodness. She made all her kids' clothing. She made all the costumes for Halloween for her grandchildren.
I used to do the Halloween costumes too. But
she's sewing up a storm up there in Glens Falls. Just
did not realize that she was a seamstress.
I didn't either. She's multi-talented. What can I say?
She really is.
Really is. She's a year older than us now too. On paper. Yep. We should say on paper.
On paper, right.
On paper. And when asked, if one inquires, she must say a number larger than ours.
Yes, she must. Ooh.
We have a ways to wait. Thank you, Jesus. We do.
I did a 5,000-piece puzzle of a sunset in Bordeaux. Walked around that table 14 times, just looking for a chattel. I opened 7 child-proof jars. That's upper body, babe. And carrying all the groceries in one trip, a strong man move I've made. Does that count? Does that count? Tell me, does that count as exercise? I broke a sweat. I have regrets, but look, I didn't die. I rolled off the couch and I found the remote, and I'm calling that cardio wise. target, 'cause I only needed one thing. 11,000 steps and $60. What a fling. I late, but only 'cause the cat got out across the bridge, and I chased a thought I lost somewhere between the couch and fridge. My doctor says 30 minutes, moderate to brisk. So I moderately panicked, and I briskly poured a drink. I did hot yoga once, by which I mean I stretched to reach the thermostat in August, when the AC open left. Does that count? Oh, it counts. I don't need your Fitbit lies. I survived another day. And baby, that's the real prize.
So I've been trying to convince my children, Sean gets it, that it's a good thing to be a Canadian citizen.
The others are having.
Well, I just don't think,
they're
they're
not excited.
they're so in the middle of,
Yeah, that's
raising
true.
kids and everything.
Well, yeah, activities.
Yeah, stuff like that, working 12-hour shifts, getting up for 7:30 soccer games, stuff like that. So I have had much more fun this week, and I'm in the process of renewing my passport. That is something I said I had to do, so I am doing
right.
it because
Good.
I'm going to
Good for
need
you.
that to submit as a form of ID, a photo of it as a
Okay.
form of ID
Okay.
for
Yep.
my citizenship certificate.
That is so
I
exciting.
know, I'm so excited. I really
So
am. I'm very
exciting.
excited by this. It's really
They're
it's like
a
a
few
whole
hours
new.
away. Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's very close,
Part
but
of your
it's
identity, Yeah.
yes. It's going to be a fun thing to explore. I'm looking forward to
That's great.
exploring that and just learning more. I was trying to convince Lauren to move to Newfoundland or Nova Scotia. She's thinking more south, but I'm like, well,
Just right over the border. You might as well
it's
be in
right over the
Plattsburgh.
border. You could take a little a little ferry over.
Yeah.
Good God. Governor Hochul signed the medical aid and dying bill here in the state of New York
Wow.
yesterday.
It
It is legal now in the state of New York.
Wow. And I'm sure there's a process you have to go through and blah, blah,
Yes,
blah.
and I think
having that option is just wonderful.
I went to it was an informational meeting. It was probably two and a half years ago now, on this very bill, on the medical aid and dying bill. And it was a group that was advocating for this and were lobbying for it. And the idea was not to really deviate from what other states have done. My understanding from that meeting is most states, it's mirrored. There's not one state that it's easier or harder, but they try to stay consistent. So I haven't seen the bill. I haven't seen the law, but it is law now.
That's wonderful.
So,
I'm so glad.
yeah,
That is a bit of good news. Yes. When we need it.
For people
For
who
those
need
of
it,
us who can't stand it anymore.
What?
For those of us who just can't stand it anymore.
Yeah. So
I can't take it.
Well, I had also read an article at some point last year. Now, I probably shouldn't speak. Well, in Canada, I know they had legalized medical aid and dying a while ago. And based on the article I read, it appeared that there was a little teeny bit of alarm
How many
because there were
the
so
exit
many
ramp?
people. Yeah. Because it's pretty much, it's not on demand, but you don't have to have medical certification, I don't think.
Okay. You don't have to have a terminal diagnosis. You don't have to have.
Or maybe it's not the terminal diagnosis. There's a big difference between
that makes it
how it's
easier.
being,
Just like becoming a citizen.
It makes it more accessible and less troublesome, I guess.
Yeah.
In Canada. So they had seen a rise in that. So how they were looking to address that or not, I don't know.
Well, they would definitely have seen a rise anyway, because, it wasn't legal before, and now it is. So of course you're going to see a rise, you know. So yeah,
right. So it's just very interesting. You know, so now I don't know what the number is in the U.S. of how many states have medical aid in dying. It might be 12 or maybe.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe more than that, a few more, but I don't think it's as many as have legal cannabis. To tell you the truth.
No.
We're knocking down all these taboos.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah. Yep, it's a good thing. It's a very good thing.
It is a good thing.
Having just been through that with my mom, it's a good thing.
Right. Could've done this if I that IKEA shelf straight as the sky. Rewired my router, don't ask me why. Tracked down my ex's new alibi. Ate 3 meals and learned to cry. Guess what? I could've done this if I could've done this if stoned. Could've done this if stoned. Match all the socks I thought I disowned. Fix the faucet, clean my phone. Gave deep advice in a perfect tone. Voted twice, no, just groaned still. I could've done this if stoned. It's the segment where your logic shines. Just sideways and a little off time. Could've done this if I
All right. Oh. TT, are you ready to play everyone's favorite game?
I'm ready. What is the
Coulda,
game?
shoulda, woulda. Is it cannabis related or is it a caca with a K? Now, you would think after all this time, I wouldn't have to continually correct in the transcript caca from CA to KA, but I do.
Well, you do specifically say with a K.
With a K, that's correct. So just so everybody knows, I take very good care to make sure it appears correctly on your screen. Caca with a K. So that's what we're going to do next, is play this lovely game. Now, if you recall, 2 situations TT's got to determine, was cannabis involved or is this just a bunch of caca? This has never occurred. It's just
hooey.
Frail thoughts of, yeah, it's hooey, so to speak. What is hooey?
I don't know.
Okay, I was just wondering if it was like...
There was a cartoon with 3 little dogs, Yippee, Yappy, and Yahooey, but I don't think it has anything to do with that. Do you remember that one?
How about Fooey? Hooey and Fooey. Fooey. Ooh.
I don't remember Fooey.
Not
no,
Huey.
Yippee, Yappy.
I don't remember Yippee, Yappy, and...
Yahooey. No. You remember Kung Fu, the Kung Fu guy.
Yes.
Kung Fooey. Yeah, that was Kung Fooey. Yeah. Yeah, Kung Fooey. But yeah, I don't know Hooey. I don't know where. I think Hooey is just a bullshit.
like a Hooey. It's Hooey.
EY, I believe. Yes.
Hooey. Just a bunch of hooey.
Yeah.
I know how we can find out. Alexa, what is the derivation of the word hooey?
I can't hear her.
It's like a linguistic shrug.
Hooey?
Hooey. Bunch of hooey. Nonsense.
Well, okay. Nonsense. Okay. Yeah. That works. Is she still talking?
See, this is why we have to go back to the other microphone, because she just added a whole bunch of information.
You have to tell her to shut up.
Thank you, Alexa.
Next time, say, shut the hell up. No, what'd you say?
She said, you just made my day. Happy to help Lynn. I knew it one minute.
Manipulative little bitch.
She really is. She really, really is. I've said that all along. She knows what she's doing. She's listening now. I know she is. All I have to do is say, what did I just say? We're not going to do that because that'll really freak me out.
Yeah. No.
All righty then. Now that we've figured out what hooey is. The first situation, TT, a couple getting married in Washington had herb-infused honey as wedding favors. The bride's aunt from Texas called. the next morning asking why the honey made her feel so relaxed and asked if it was a new type of chamomile.
Well, I'm surprised she was able to get on the plane with that.
Well, honey. It was honey.
I know, but,
well,
still had cannabis in it, right?
Well, how would you know?
Didn't you say it was herb? We don't know which herb? Okay. So it could have been
I'm sure herb infused honey, but I'm gathering it was those little
sample
flavors
containers,
like you get, well, honey puts his honey.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
You know how honey puts his honey in the honey pot.
In the honey pot.
So to speak. Yeah. So that's what I'm imagining. Maybe a little larger container, but
Yeah, just
that
a
was
little
like their little
tasty thing.
Yeah. So I don't see that having a problem in TSA. So it would say, congratulations, Gary.
Oh, that's
Lisa.
true. Yeah. Yeah. Although if the dogs are sniffing, I don't know. But anyway. Did this happen? So it must be Washington. It was the state of Washington, right? When you said Washington State.
It said Washington, yeah. So I'm assuming it's the state of and not the district.
That's what I think. Columbia. And it's been legal there for quite a while. So I'm going to say that was true.
TT believes that the wedding favor issue is indeed true, that a couple had provided herb-infused honey as a little favor, and their auntie wanted to know what was in that honey.
Yeah.
Well, TT, let's see. Last week you split it, if I recall, 50-50, correct? And did that ended your streak? Was that the end of your streak? I've lost track now.
Yes.
Well, it looks like you're starting a whole new streak. Because this was caca.
Starting a losing streak.
Yes, this did not happen.
Really? Okay. So I should have gone with that.
It did sound like it could have.
It wouldn't let her go on the plane thing. I should have stuck with that. But yeah, it did sound like, of course it did. But you would have to let people know,
See, that's the key. I would strongly discourage people from gifting cannabis in that manner unless everybody was made aware and there was another option available. Just as if, you wouldn't make someone drink liquor if they were, abstaining. So, all righty. So, okay, here is situation number 2. The DEA released an emoji decoder for drug references that was so ridiculous it was widely mocked. It claimed a palm tree, fir tree, fire, and cloud all indicated marijuana, and a Canadian maple leaf was universal for drugs.
So this is the DEA decoded this because they think that's what the drug users are referring to
this was,
when they're
It was something to provide, maybe teachers or parents so you could decode emojis, drug emojis.
I see.
And this is what the DEA came up with. Palm tree, fir tree, fire, and cloud all indicated marijuana, and a Canadian maple leaf was universal for drugs. Did the DEA really get this down and dirty into emojis?
I don't think so. I think that's false.
TT believes that the DNA would not have spent time nor resources. DEA? What did I say?
DNA.
The DEA. Would they do this? TT says no. No, she doesn't believe that. She thinks this is caca. Is that your concept?
That is mine. Yes, it is.
Well, TT, you're going to be thrilled to know that your streak is intact. It's incorrect.
They really did that. They really wasted time. Jesus.
Education Foundation published an emoji drug code decoded fact sheet that claimed to reveal the secret meaning of dozens of innocent emojis.
Innocent emojis. Now they're guilty.
The chart claimed a football or fire could both signify oxycodone. A heart meant MDMA. A palm tree, a fir tree, fire, and a cloud all could indicate marijuana. A mushroom meant, mushrooms. And as we said, a Canadian maple leaf was universal for drugs.
Interesting.
The decoder was so widely ridiculed that the DEA Educational Foundation eventually deleted the tweet. So, there you go.
I should have known after just hearing the story about the contest their DEA is having. I should have known that they would spend their time on something this ridiculous.
See?
Yeah.
So, unfortunately, you're 2 for 2 this week. You're on a new streak. Yeah, baby. Woo! So we'll have to, there's always next week. You can always redeem yourself next week. So you've bounced back before. I'm confident you can do it again.
Those were good ones. Those were
good ones.
You tricked me.
They were fresh, hot off the presses, so to speak.
So to speak.
We've got a list and it's getting long, petty to profound. What feels so wrong? Sticky notes and middle-aged sass. If it don't serve us, it can kiss our ass. Fuck it, fix it, or forget it. We're seasoned queens, don't regret it. If it drains our soul or wastes our wit, we file it under, oh hell no, skip it. From bad bras to toxic friends, we draw the line and tie the ends each week. A gripe or hill to die on with Queenie and TT. The bucket list lives on.
So TT, are you ready to reveal this week's bucket list entry?
Yes. Oh, yes. I'm always ready for this because I feel like every one that we've had resonates so well.
It sure does, doesn't it? So this week we received a direct message on Instagram from Rita in San Diego. Mm-hmm. And what was Rita saying fuck it to?
Rita's saying, fuck it to doing the things that I hate. I'm going to hire someone else to do it for me.
Well, there you go. I love Rita. That sounds like a great idea.
Yeah, I mean, if you've got the means, go for it. Why not?
Go for it.
If you hate doing something and it gives someone else an opportunity to make some money, hire them.
That's right, because we're not all good at everything.
Right. You're doing yourselves a favor, both of you. So, yeah, like for me, I would say, I don't want to cook dinner every night, you know? Either I have to offload it to Honey, which he does sometimes make dinner. Or we order out or we go out to eat or whatever. Like, I just don't want to have to think about what it's going to be for dinner tonight. So we've been doing more takeout.
Yep. Well, yes. And along those lines, I've developed an aversion to grocery shopping. So seriously, I use Instacart all the time. And I find I'm not buying a lot of crap.
Right. You just get what's on your list.
If I go shopping, if I see things, it's like boom, boom, boom into the cart. Whereas if I'm just doing it on my phone or on the computer, it's purposeful. I know what I need and I'm clicking along. So for some reason, I find it more manageable that way. So yeah, I do. I use Instacart like crazy.
Push the easy button. Like why?
The easy button.
I think it goes back to knowing we have limited time on this planet. You know, do we want to spend our time doing things we hate? No.
Agreed.
If you have the opportunity to not do it, don't. You don't have to.
Or, if you don't have the means, maybe you can barter with someone.
Right.
You might know someone might be really good at organizing, for example, and you're not, and you may be really good at, I don't know, whatever.
Or you love doing the laundry and someone else hates it.
Right. Right. Some people love to iron, or fold clothing. A lot of people do, but I don't find that enjoyable at all. But
so there's
I could hook up your electronics for you. I could do that. I could do your all that type of work. I don't have a problem with that. I could barter that away. But
speaking of electronics, like I forgot to tell you, when we went out to breakfast with Thomas and Marty this morning, Thomas gave Rich his birthday present. A little late, but we were going, he was going, whatever. And it's a bird buddy.
Oh, really?
It's very exciting.
How great.
Yeah, it's got the camera. It's got like an extended little perchy thing. So, but
I'm
it's
sure they've
cool right now
improved.
Yeah, probably. It did say new and improved on the box, but
I'm sure that because they're constantly upgrading the software. I have to give them credit constantly. I mean, it does so much more now than it did initially, but the upgrades have been wonderful.
Yeah, we could have you come and install our bird buddy for us.
I could come and install your bird buddy and get that all
and then
paired up.
what would you want to barter for that?
Probably, let's see. What would I want to
Batch of
barter?
Scotch bread. Right?
Yes, I would take that. That would be great. Yes, absolutely. I would do that. That's fair.
So many things, so
Those
many
types of things
talents.
I can do. I
Yeah.
know, multi-talented. It's amazing. Or you can, I'll be on your trivia team.
Oh, there
I'll
you
come.
go. Oh,
I'll
that's,
come. I'll
you
be a
know what?
ringer.
Yeah,
How's that?
you would be a ringer. Yes. The ace in the hole. Yes.
Happy to
Yep.
do that. See, I do have things I could trade. They're not
Get
the
little
least
business
bit
cards
domestic.
made.
I don't mind cooking. I would cook.
Well, there used to be
I would
something
cook for
here.
someone if someone
You would,
traded
yes,
something off
my
for
neighbor
cooking.
used to
I
do that.
absolutely would cook.
My neighbor would cook and somebody else would do her grocery shopping or whatever. So, yeah. And there was something here in Madison that used to be called, and what used to be the Dane County Time Bank. So if you volunteered at an organization here in the area, a nonprofit or whatever, and you banked your time, you could recoup that in somebody would cook
Service.
for you or service.
Oh, that's
Or,
wonderful.
well,
That's like a pay it forward thing.
went
That's a
out.
great.
I know it went out during COVID though. It just
COVID?
couldn't survive. Yeah, because people didn't
Oh,
want
that's too
people coming to their houses and stuff.
right.
But yeah, so it could be like a, I don't know,
Yeah,
freebie bank or I don't know, skills bank or something like that.
something
People
like
could
that.
just,
Sure.
yeah, help each other out. Get
Why
to know your
not?
neighbor.
Why do we have to pretend to be perfect at everything? That we can do everything and love to
Right.
do everything?
Yeah.
No. People who tend to enjoy certain tasks perform them better.
Right.
Isn't
And
that
okay,
like
so
a
but here's for me, I'm going back to, okay, my grandmother, great grandmother, whatever, blah, 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 that gets passed down like that. You don't have someone else clean your house. Only the ultra rich do that. That's kind of like, there's this thing in my head saying that, like, well, you shouldn't have to hire someone to do work around your own house, although we do
So
that.
you're
Certainly
answering
with
to that.
electricians and yeah.
Gotcha.
So
Gotcha.
yeah, that's like one of my things that I have to overcome and say, as we're talking, say, yeah, you're right. Hire somebody to do it. Do something for them, whatever.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Do something for the community while someone's cleaning your house. You go volunteer somewhere or spend your time doing something for someone else. Why not? Why not?
Yeah.
It would make our communities a little kinder, I think.
I agree.
And it
people
would
are
certainly
so
help with
grateful.
socialization.
Especially if you hate doing something, you're so grateful when someone offers to do it. And you're like, oh, yes, that's great. And then it's exciting for you to do something for someone else that you know that they hate doing. So.
Right. Especially if it's something that you enjoy doing. So why not?
Right. Yeah. Like I would babysit.
Oh, God. I would babysit too. Sure.
I would babysit so people could go out at night,
I would babysit so somebody could come and
that would be
organize my
so fun.
cabinets. Right.
Yeah.
Right. Seriously.
Yeah.
So
anyway,
that
was
that's
a good
something
one.
to keep in mind. That was a good
an
one.
interesting. Yeah. Thanks.
But something to give up, but we're also, we can gain something on the other end.
Yes.
By giving that up. See, so not so bad.
Right.
Not so bad at all.
They taught me how to baste a hem and frost a lemon cake, to measure out a cup of flour for Betty Crocker's sake. I can cross stitch home sweet home and fold a fitted sheet, but the toilet's running, the shelf is crooked, and I'm crying in defeat. Home ec didn't cover this, nobody handed me a drill. I can pipe a rose and buttercream, but I can hang a shelf that's level still. I got an A in snickerdoodles, a gold star on my apron strings, but nobody said, here's a Phillips head, you're gonna need this more than all these things. The boys were down the hall with power tools and safety specs, building birdhouses and bookcases while we hemmed each other's necks. They learned to read a tape measure, wire a lamp and patch a wall. We learned to make a pincushion, which helps exactly not at all. Mech didn't cover this, nobody handed me a drill. I can pipe a rose and buttercream, but I can hang a shelf that's level still. Oh, I got an A in snickerdoodles, a gold star on my apron strings, but said, here's a Phillips head. You're gonna need this more than all these things. Now I'm 50-something, standing in the hardware aisle. YouTube up, reading glasses down. Been here a little while. I can decorate a cookie like it's heading to a ball. But I hired 3 guys to mount a TV that was 2 feet from the wall. Mech didn't cover this, not a level wrench or stud. They prepared us for a bake sale, hun, but not for adulting in the mud. So here's to every girl who learned to sew a button, bake a bun, and picked up her own damn power drill and said, I'll figure out this one.
One thing each day.
One thing each day. Don't do more than one thing each day.
That's enough. That's enough.
It is enough. I looked at my calendar for last week. I had one thing
I think
every day except one. And it did. It worked out extremely well. I did not feel overtaxed or burdened or any of the above.
See? You're taking care of yourself. That's good.
I do have to mention, though, I got this neat little device for my mom.
What is it?
For her TV. It's called Jubilee TV.
Yeah.
I love this thing so much. Seriously, I'm ready to reach out to them and say, will you give me a kickback if I refer people to you? Because I am so impressed with this thing.
What is it?
It's a console. It sits on the top of her TV, and I can control her entire TV, every function of her TV from my phone now.
Wow.
I can see what's on the TV. I can change the volume. I can change HDMI. I can change inputs. I can change channels.
That's
I can
amazing.
choose from the menu. It's amazing. And then I can have 2-way video conversations with my mother on her TV.
Is this all over Wi-Fi? Is that how it works?
It's over Wi-Fi, and it uses Wi-Fi and
data,
smart technology.
Okay.
There are 2 smart plugs. Yeah, the installation was seamless, really easy. I am very impressed with this company. I'm very impressed with what they're doing.
That's going to make your life so much easier.
I was able to put reminders up. So a reminder comes up twice a day for my mother to take her medication. It turns the TV on, and it makes this tone, and the tone gets louder and louder and louder until she hits okay.
Wow. That's great.
So it's been great. So I sent invitations to the family. So then anybody who has the invitation, the link, can have these conversations with her.
That's great.
But it also tells me as the administrator, how many people are in the room, if she's moving, if she's going from room to room. And over the course of time, it'll be able to build patterns. So it can then maybe notify if there's a change in routine.
Something out of ordinary. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
That is amazing. And what's the name of it again?
Jubilee TV.
Jubilee TV.
Jubilee TV. I'm very, very impressed. So far, so good.
That's great.
It's a monthly subscription, but it's been
it saves
wonderful.
You so much time driving back and forth, and being able to say, "Okay, Mom, I can take care of that."
Oh, I know. But the television thing and I know it's not just me. I know this is going on in so many households around the world, literally, and it's so frustrating. And if your parent or loved one just cannot handle a remote and can't follow those directions, which many folks can't, this is unbelievably.
Diggity bomb.
Oh my God, good for them.
Yep.
So
all right, ringing endorsement,
singing their praises. Yep.
Yes.
Yes, absolutely. So that's that. TV is on right now. Cheers, Mom.
So I guess we just have to say goodbye.
I guess that's just the end.
I'm so glad we've had this time together.
Okay, we don't want to get sued by Carol.
No, we don't.
She's something else. She's popping up all over the place. I just listened to her on Amy Poehler.
Really?
Amy Poehler's podcast.
She's the one Michelle Obama was talking to. Remember, I told you I couldn't remember who Michelle Obama was saying, I used to watch you and you paved the way. And it was Carol Burnett. Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. So, Amy Poehler's podcast is Good Hang. It's pretty funny.
Okay.
They get very silly sometimes. She gets very silly with her guests, like when Rachel Dratch is on. my God, the two of them are like, I'm sure wetting their pants. I mean, they're just laughing nonstop over, like we do.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. Like idiots.
Yeah, like idiots. So, yeah, Carol Burnett, she was in Palm Royale this last season. She was in it again.
Really?
So,
Wow. How
So,
old is she?
she's my mother's age. She's 92. Sharp as a tack.
Amazing.
Yep. Sharp as a tack. I think I mentioned someone was freaking out because Carol Burnett knew Lucille Ball, and Lucille Ball knew Mark Twain. So it was like,
oh yeah, like
boom,
how can it
a
only
direct
be,
line.
Yeah,
Yeah.
three people away.
Right.
Yeah.
Talk about, 6 degrees of separation. Seriously.
Right. Yeah.
It boggles the mind. So enough of that drivel.
All right. Enough of
Everybody
that.
have a wonderful week.
Yes. Have a good week, and we'll see you next week.
Have a lovely week. Yes, we will.
Bye-bye.
We'll see you next week. Stay warm.
Thanks for joining us at the Closet Disco Queen podcast. Grab a brownie or doobie, pass us to your friends, and be sure to follow us on Apple Podcasts or wherever you listen. And be sure to leave us a 5-star review as it helps others find us. Peace out.
Well, and you mocked me for walking around the dining room table 5,000 a day.
How many pieces?
5,000.
Holy.
5 1,000-piece puzzles. Yeah, we had to put all the leaves in the table.
5 1,000-piece puzzles.
No, it's like 5,000. It's 5.
Right.
5,000-piece puzzle. Yeah, there's a lot of pieces to go through.
Where do you keep the pieces?
We don't lay them out. I just keep them in a box and go through them like this. I know it's inefficient, but I just like doing that with the puzzle pieces. In fact, I was stoned the other day when I was doing it. I was like, wow, look at all the colors.
Tactile stimulation there.
Yeah, it's great.
Cool.
Look at the colors. And then I was like, I'm going to manifest an edge piece because we're missing about 6 edge pieces.
Did it work?
2 of them.
See?
I looked down and saw 2 of them.
I'm telling you, you got to believe.
Gotta believe.
It's the only way you can manifest.
So
Seriously.
Anyway, and well, you know what? I think weed helps with the manifestation too, because a lot of your, even the barriers that you put up for yourself that you're not aware of, your subconscious kind of is, it's just relaxed.
The Closet Disco Queen podcast is the #1 ranked women in cannabis podcast by both FeedSpot and Million Podcasts 2025 and is produced by Humble Pond Productions, LLC. If you are interested in being a guest, email us at info@humblepond.com or reach out on Facebook. Visit Apple Podcasts or wherever you listen and leave us your 5-star review and comments. Thanks.